Hey, this is Marcus Washington from MTC Media with your Golden Dome report. Well, Notre Dame hosts USC this weekend, and again, what's a game that seems like a must-win for the Irish? It's different than the Ohio State game. I felt like they outplayed Ohio State, and then they showed some character and responded against a tough Duke team at Duke. A game where they didn't play well, but they found a way to win. And you were hoping that was a character thing, and it was a hangover thing more than this is who we are thing. And then you followed that up with the egg that you laid at Louisville, and now the concern is that who we are? Is who we are? Did the season end on the final drive? Well, did the expectations of the season end on the final drive against Ohio State at home? And you're hoping, if you're a Notre Dame fan, that that's not the case. But after the Duke game and then the following week going to Louisville and looking the way they are, that question's in play. And it's not a question that Marcus Freeman can't afford. So you hate to sit around and say, well, this Duke game is a must-win. I mean, the USC game is a must-win game, because I don't think it's must-win in anyone's book, with the exception of whether you think that Marcus Freeman is ready for the job or not. And believe it or not, there's still people who tell me that they don't think he's the right person for the job. I don't know what he has to do that, but this game's important. You cannot have these circle games on your calendar and then lose all the circle games. And we know Ohio State was one of the circle games. USC is a circle game, and probably down the line, Clemson it's a circle game too, because that's on the road. So when we look at the keys for Notre Dame come Saturday night, the first thing is going to have to be the running game. There has to be consistency, and they have to be able to get the running game into that 2nd and 5, 2nd and 4 type of game plan to help out Sam Hartman and to help out the offensive line. Hartman has been taking a lot of hits, and to help them out, but they got to shorten the chains up, man. And it's got to be on a consistent basis. If there's anything that I've been disappointed with Notre Dame this year, is the inconsistency of the running game. And that's certainly going to have to be on display against the USC defense that, come on now, you can get to them. They're certainly not the 85 Bears. You can't turn the ball over. That was one of the bugaboo last week at Louisville. It cannot return, not with this offense, and not when you have the returning Heisman Trophy winner playing quarterback for USC. This is already a big game. Then you have that guy on the other end in Caleb Williams. So Notre Dame has to protect the ball. Last but not least, which could be the most important key to beating USC Saturday night, you got to tackle. Notre Dame, again, has gotten in trouble with themselves when they don't tackle well. And that is just something that just keeps coming up. They got to be able to tackle. You cannot let USC get a bunch of yards after the first hit. So that is one of those stats you're going to want to look at, those hidden extra yards. How many yards did USC get after the first contact? Notre Dame has to limit that. Hey, can't wait to see you guys. I'm going to actually head out to South Bend for this one on Saturday night. So I hope it's a great game, and I hope it's a raucous crowd and a good atmosphere. It's Marcus Washington from MTC Media.